Speaking during a press conference on Tuesday at the Department of Housing on Brickdam, Georgetown, Minister Valerie Patterson, who holds responsibility for housing, said the Central Housing and Planning Authority (CHNPA) would be funding a project which will see the construction of duplexes, townhouses, and condominiums throughout the country, with the exception of Regions 1 and 9. With an expression of interest already published, Minister Patterson anticipates that this process, which will take the form of an exhibition initially, would begin in April. Some $1.6 billion have been allocated under new infrastructural development and housing pilot for the construction of the structures. Areas earmarked for these housing structures include Great and Little Diamond and Perseverance on the east bank of Demerara, Cummings Lodge on the east coast, and East La Penitence in Georgetown, among many others.
Some of the other regions, with the exception of 1 and 9. And why 1 and 9? Because we're doing the hinterland development program in 1 and 9. We have a challenge in Region 8. The lands that we had identified to do housing, then we were told that gold, and so we now have to look for new lands. And the structure, the outlay of that is going to give us a little difficulty, where we might have to go far from the existing housing area to do that. I've been to Lethem recently, and with the REO, we've identified another new area, because most of our recent allocations were done in Culver City. Tapachinga is saturated, and so we've just identified a new area, nice big area that we're going to start focusing on.
The designs for the structures have also been completed, and the minister informed that some $13 million will be allocated for the hosting of the exhibition at Perseverance, where the duplexes, townhouses, and condominiums would be on display and even sale.
The range of housing solutions will target low, moderate, and middle income groups, young professionals, singles, etc., in keeping with the trust of the AP and UFC manifesto. Developers will be assigned to lots in the area in which they will construct the house, which they will be allowed to sell after the exhibition to eligible persons on the CHNPA waiting list and pre-qualified for mortgages by the commercial banks. Developers who participate will also be given the opportunity to showcase their building systems, methodology for construction, and other features of home construction. Suppliers of building materials will be invited not to participate but to view. The public will be free to interact with developers, financial institutions, insurance companies, home improvement companies will be invited to participate. And this would all be done at our Perseverance site on the East Bank, where we currently have the turnkey project.
A survey will be done to inform government of the nation's preference. Persons with house lots who are desirous of building can engage a developer to build for them. For Newsroom, Stacey Carmichael.